Hey, welcome to Mama Mandala, where magic is somatic. I'm Hagar. I'm so grateful that you're here. You know, the yogis say that in our bellies, in your body, there's the power of the sun. There's the power of life, the power of light, the power of heat that allows things and makes the possibility for things to grow, to exist. And that power is not only up in the sky, right now in the northern hemisphere, really high and really strong in the heat of summer, not only in the depth of the earth right now, here in the southern hemisphere, right, deep in the underworld, and slowly climbing and making its return back towards its place higher up in the sun, but in you, in your consciousness, in your thoughts, in your feelings, in how you're dealing and being with the world around you, and with your own interaction within you, and with life itself. You are powerful. You are the power of the sun. So we're going to meditate for just a few minutes with the power of the sun in us to honor the season, because no matter what season it is right now, even if you're watching it not at all at the time I'm releasing this, no matter what season we're in, the season is influenced by the sun. It's the relationship between the earth and the sun that's causing the season to be what it is, right? And the beautiful, I love this so much, that tilt in the axis of the planet that makes the seasons, right? The tilt in the axis of the planet in relationship to the sun that makes the seasons. So it just reminds us that things are not straight, right? That things are not a straight line. That things are a lot more twisted and with a tilt, literally. And that's what gives it existence too. So it's not just the emanating power of the sun that gives the possibility of life, but it's the very nature of, I'm going to use the word flaw, right? The very nature of imperfection, of a tilt, of a twist, of it's not quite going in just like that straight line comfort zone that humans really love, right? But that things need a break, a something that makes them not quite add up in order to exist. So we're going to work with a mudra. Mudras are great. They are a practice that come from India, just like the whole yoga tradition, and they are a way for us to create in our bodies a vessel to receive a certain energy. And it receives the energy that it imprints. So a mudra is a vessel and an imprint. So the Surya Mudra, the mudra of the sun, you basically bring the thumb you bend the ring finger and you bring the thumb to the nail of the ring finger. That's Surya Mudra. So Surya Mudra, and you can sit comfortably. I'm going to sit on the earth, but if you need to sit on a couch or on a chair, you're welcome to. You can also sit on the earth elevated, put a blanket underneath you, and rest your hands in Surya Mudra on your thighs, or if you'd like a moment to access the sun center in you, you can put your hands on your belly. Your choice. I'm feeling like putting my hands on my knees. That's where they want to go, so I'm going to let that happen. And allow your eyes to soften. You don't have to close them right away. My eyes closed right away, but yours don't have to immediately. You can take your time. Soften the boundary between the outer world and the inner world. Some of us may even say or think or feel that that boundary is a contrast, and it's a construct. If it's a construct, we can shapeshift and change it. And bring attention to your breath. And through the breath, we can really feel the way the world within us and the world around us are ever connected. maybe there's a difference between the tissue of your lungs and the power of the plants that create the oxygen that becomes the air that pushes into your lungs. There's a difference, but there's an interwovenness. Feel the way that your breath is pulsing through you. The power of life, prana in Sanskrit, is moving through your system and animating it. And invite yourself to connect to it a little bit more deeply as you bring a tone to the back of your throat and start to breathe Ujjayi Pranayama. Which makes this resonant sound as the breath pours in and as the breath flows out. And as you breathe Ujjayi Pranayama, with your inhalation, expand your belly, broaden your belly, puff your belly, let it grow and expand. And with your exhalation, let it soften back. There's a gentle release that happens and a softening in the belly when you exhale. So the inhale grows the belly and connects you to this center, to this part of you, to the digestive system, to the heat that cooks and digests the food. And with the exhalation, there's a softening in the effort, but there's also a gentle engagement of the muscles in your abdominal region, very naturally wrapping around as the breath flows out. And as you breathe in this way, feeling that natural pulse between expansion and contraction, a drawing in and an emanating out. Receive yourself as this great presence that has the ability to pull into yourself and generate great strength and find great power, and then offer it and give it and share it and allow it to support the life that it is around you. So this natural pulse of pulling in and emanating out, that magnetic force that draws the sun inwardly into itself so that it can offer its light and warmth and strength to everything in the solar system, including you. As you feel it, receive yourself as this great power as well. And as you receive your own great power, receive yourself as part of something greater than you. And keep breathing in and out of the tone in the back of the throat and deep into your belly, and softly out as you soften it. Something greater than you supports you. And you are part of this great, supportive, elegant system. And you, your presence, your strengths, your talents, your gifts are needed. You are here to share them. You are here to offer them. You are here to let them emanate from you and become threads of support in the net of your life. And as you breathe here, keep breathing into your belly, expanding it as you breathe in. Broaden the belly, make it big. And soften it and let it relax as you breathe out. As you sit here and breathe, can you remind yourself of what your strengths are, what your gifts are, what you feel so deeply that you're here to share? And it doesn't need to be grand, and you don't have to be famous, and you don't have to want to be the most successful person in the field of your work. Your gifts, your talents they don't have to show up in the way that capitalism tells us that they need to show up. Maybe one of your greatest strengths is your ability to be chill and soft with your dog. And that's enough. I'm just bringing this as just an example, because my dog is off camera, but right here, and snoring, and I can hear her, and it's really sweet. And sometimes just being in her presence makes me feel so supported. My son asked me yesterday, who do you think is more lucky, Gracie or us? Right? Gracie is our dog. What would the sun be if it didn't get to shine its light on the planet, the planets that surround it? We always think of the sun being the center of the solar system, because it is. It's the core of it. But what would this solar system be without every part? What would the planet be without the moon? Seriously, without the moon, the planet wouldn't spin at a rhythm that is 24 hours a day or so, right? It's not exact. It's the moon's gravity that made our planet, our beautiful planet Earth, spin slower and arrive at a rhythm that is 24 hours a day or so. Keep breathing. What would we be without the moon? Because it's the moon that causes the tides. And without the tides, believe it or not, life on Earth wouldn't have been possible. And sure, Jupiter is part of the solar system, but its immensity, it's so big. Its immensity influences the sun. Keep breathing. So don't for a moment think that you are insignificant. Your power, your gifts, your strength, keep breathing, are necessary, are needed. We need you. So breathe into your belly with everything that's going on around you. Around me, it's my snoring dog, and the car's honking outside, and the life of the city is throbbing. Be with what's going on and ground yourself in the remembrance that you're needed. You are a magnetic power. What would you like to pull toward you? What do you want to invite to spin around you? And in your life, there are magnetic forces. What would you like to spin around? What do you want to make your rounds about? Breathe. Who do you want to become? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be with? You are strong. Breathe into your belly and remember your strengths. You are needed. Breathe into your belly and allow yourself to emanate your most precious gifts. Very softly bring your hands together in front of your heart and Anjali Mudra. Release Surya Mudra, release the mudra of the sun, and turn the gesture of your hands into the heart's deepest offering, bringing yourself to your life as the offering that you are. And to the power of which you are a part and the power which you are, within which there may be a difference, but no separation. Softly bow. Thank you so much for joining me for this meditation. I appreciate you so much. And if this was interesting, evocative, something that you in some way received from and through, put a like on it, share it with your people. That would be so generous and so helpful, and I would really appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, and I will also leave for you links in the description of this video to subscribe to my mailing list over on mamamandala.com. You're going to get very evocative, transformative messages directly in your inbox that work with the sun and the moon and the seasons and whatever is going on in the world right now. Messages and inspiring ways to interact with it through a yogic, mythological perspective. And also my Substack, through which you can get a Monday medicine, a Monday muse medicine. So something inspiring to work with every Monday and more. So I cannot wait to connect with you in those two places and also continue to connect with you here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And please shine your beautiful light, okay? We need you. Thank you.